Okay, I see me and somebody else is in there. Now we good. Now it started.
Oh, okay, there we go. All right. Now we just wait for it to run in. Oh man. I sort of got that fight. Oh my god, bro. Like I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. That's oh my god, bro. What the fuck?
Man, good old Netflix, man.
Mm-hmm.
What can you say, bro? What can you
Right.
say for real?
Yeah, like it's crazy, but it is what it is though, right?
I mean, it's historic. So I mean, I think
Mm,
more streaming services are gonna try to do stuff like that, where
mm,
if it's like a fight that they know is like a fight, they'll buy the fight. I mean, I'd rather do that, bro, because I'm not about to keep paying 50, $60 for a fight. I'd rather something like that where
mm-hmm.
if it don't live up to expectations, at least I'm already paying the $10 and $15 a month. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd
Yeah,
rather do
no,
that.
I feel you. I feel you with that shit, bro. Because it's like, what's even the point, right?
Not facts, bro. That's why
Real
I'm like,
shit.
y'all.
All right, let's wait for the people to come in. We gonna get right to it and all that
Word.
shit.
Let me keep promoting. Let's see.
Yeah, I might. Let me see if I can tag you, if anything. I don't know if it's gonna come out right though.
Let's see.
Let me see if it came out right.
I just hate that when you want a panel, you can't see how many people on. Like that joint, they gotta change
Yeah,
that.
that's the problem with this shit. It's all good though.
Oh, let me put it in my Discord. I'm bugging.
Hey, let me see. Yep, I'm live. Everything looks good.
Put this in Discord. Oh, one thing they do got on here, but
Hmm.
only thing you got to pay for that shit. You could
What?
like if y'all both got a subscription, y'all could do live at the same time type shit. Like it'll be
Gotcha.
on both channels. Like that might be it might be worth investing in down the line,
Yeah.
but that subscription do cost bread. I ain't gonna cap.
Damn, that would have. Man, I wish that shit was for free. Where everything gotta be money.
Bruh,
But it is what it
e-
is, right?
even saving the video not free. I'll be having to go through a whole process to say I'll post a video on my
Mm-hmm.
page, then download it, which
Mm-hmm.
takes all night. Then I'll put
Yeah.
it up for y'all to share. So it's like, bro,
But all right, what's good, y'all? What's good? Welcome.
you
All right,
two,
so
what's
you want to
going
get
on,
started?
man? Let's do it, man. Let's talk
Mm,
about the Jake Paul. Oh, there we go. We got motion. Let's get it.
yeah,
Welcome,
we got
welcome to the
some.
live, y'all. Welcome to the live, man. Let's talk
Welcome,
about it,
y'all.
man.
Thank y'all for appreciate y'all for stopping by.
Make sure y'all wipe y'all feet off at the entrance, man. Subscribe to my guy
Mm-hmm.
Ricky the Shadow, man. You don't even got to leave the video to do so, man. It's right there. Just
Facts.
click that button. Let's hit that 500 today.
Yes,
But yeah,
sir.
Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Did you catch the whole card?
Mm-hmm. I
Let me
catch the
say
whole
this.
card.
Let me say this. Those
Mm,
two fights before that fight were very good fights.
yes, absolutely. I
Very
agree.
good.
I
Very
agree.
good.
I agree. I'm not gonna
E-
lie about that. No.
Even though
Mm-hmm.
I'll say every fight felt a little corrupt, though.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like every outcome of the last three, well, not the last three, the two fights was some nonsense, bro. Like
Okay.
the Mario Barrios fight, bro. They should just let Mario Barrios win. Humble,
Yeah.
what's going on, Humble?
How
Hey
you doing,
y'all, good
humble?
afternoon. How y'all doing?
We're doing good. How you doing,
All
humble?
good, all good.
Sound
Nah,
like
we.
y'all had a rough night.
Oh
I
no.
did. I did. Like, imagine this. It's eight something. The fight starts. Your cousin come get you. Drives all the way to New York to watch the fight, and then we watch it, and then we go back all the way to here, Jersey, and it's like almost 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh wow.
Like I only went like I wanted to watch it at my house, but he's like, no, no, let's go because they got a bar and everything. I'm like, how far is it? He's like, it's upstate New York, and
Oh no.
I'm like,
Uh-uh.
Man,
I'm only doing this because I need to get out the house, but fine. So it was a long night. Like I didn't even sleep nothing. So, but I'm
You-
pulling through though.
think about this, bro.
Mm,
You went to the bar to
mm,
watch Netflix. I could
mm-hmm.
see there was pay-per-view, Gang, we
Mm.
got Netflix and chill for a reason.
Yeah,
Netflix at the crib.
yeah. It's because he knows the boy. He said, "Yo, we can get free pizza and wings and shit." I'm like, all
Oh,
right,
okay.
bro. So I'm like, all right. I heard free. I'm like, all right, bet. But shoot, man. Did you catch the fight, Humble?
You guys are gonna laugh. I was watching it, and when it got time for the entrances, I fell right to sleep.
I don't
Oh
blame
I
you.
my
did. I
I
was
don't
like,
blame
god.
okay,
you.
they just talking to people. It was
Yeah,
like,
no,
who
they.
was they? Yeah, I'm like, all this
Yeah,
talking. I'm like, okay, let's get to the action. And as soon as they did the entrance, I fell right asleep.
yeah. I mean, I don't blame you. Like the thing with that is, first of all, the fight beforehand, like Couch just said, it was way better. Like the
Mhm.
two fights beforehand, especially the women's
Especially
fight.
the I'm about to say, especially the women
I
fight.
love the women's fight, and
Man,
I wasn't disappointed because first of all, I saw the first fight those two women did. They killed
mhm,
it, so I knew this was gonna be a good one. I think the Puerto Rican chick won it though. It was
Yeah,
clear
mhm.
in the
she got
scorecard.
cheated.
Yeah, and she kept. Come on, that was no punch that did that.
I'm about
She
to say,
kept head bumping that.
even if you unintentionally headbutt,
Mm-hmm.
it won't like her eyelid literally was about to come
Was
off.
Yeah,
Like,
she
dripping.
looked
bro,
like
Mhm.
like,
Nate Diaz in that one fight where it looked like his eyebrow was coming off because of how.
yeah,
That's
like come
exactly
on,
how she
bro.
looked. Like you can see holes and everything. But I still feel like she won that fight, man. I
Yeah,
don't
she
know what.
did. She did. She looked good.
Yeah,
To
she
me,
won
that was
that
one of
fight,
the
man.
best messages of the night. But yeah,
Hmm.
once they started doing the entrances, I was
Hmm.
like knocked out asleep.
Yeah, like Jake was more focused on his $1 million shorts. Like, bro,
Hmm.
anyone care about that? And then he comes out with that one song from The Hangover because Mike was in The Hangover. And then of course
I
his
didn't even peep
dumbass
that.
brother was there with him, Logan's bitch ass. Like, oh my God. And I'm just like, and you know what's crazy? This is why I like Mike Tyson, right? Everybody's just pacing, standing there, waiting for the right time to walk. Then this dude's coming out with some annoying ass car. Mike just starts walking before the music even plays. Like he
Yeah.
don't care. Like, oh my God.
But you
But
guys, did
nah.
you guys get an idea that Mike was going to do the job? Because everybody was feeling like that. They was like, Mike's just
Yeah,
going to do the
So,
job. It's a payday for him.
let's go.
right.
Let's do it. Let's
So
get
my
into
thing
it.
is, first of all, I'm not surprised how the fight went because at the end of the day, even though I was rooting for Mike, he is good friends with Jake Paul. So I'm like, there's still a chance that hey, this might not actually go as competitive as we think it is. And my whole thing is, I wasn't expecting him to go fast because at the end of the day, he's still 58 years old.
Mhm.
You know, he's pushing 60. I didn't expect him to go fast or all that. What I expected him was to catch him if Jake got close and hit him real good with a couple hard shots and probably hurt him. That's what I expected. But other than that, you know, it was the same. Like I'm like, listen, if Mike can catch him, I don't see this going past 4 rounds. And once I saw that it went past 4 rounds, I'm like, yeah, no, this no one's knocking no one out. This is gonna go by decision, and that's exactly what happened. But what you know what really rubbed me the wrong way? They're like, "Oh, you see yourself fighting Logan next?" And then Logan's like, "Mike, I'll kill you. You haven't even won a boxing match yet, and you talking about you gonna kill Mike? Like, listen, I get it. He's 58, but bro, at least listen. I don't like Jake, but at least he can say he knocked a couple guys out. You haven't
Exactly.
even won a fight. Like, oh my god.
Exactly.
Like,
And
you
you
know?
and
Mm-hmm.
have you seen Gervonta Davis? He done already called out Logan Paul on social media.
Exactly, bro.
And so I'm
People, you know
like,
what I think? And you know what pisses me off, right? People think boxing's a joke, right? And it low key is. But you want to know why? Because y'all keep giving attention to these fucking scumbags that just take money from it, like Jake and Logan. Like y'all keep saying, "Oh, boxers will never take serious." Why? Because what's on ESPN? Oh, Jake Paul doing an interview on ESPN or First Take. Oh, Logan is going against Mayweather. Let's do this HBO and all that. Like, no, man, shut the fuck up. Y'all get mad that people don't respect boxing and that they have to go to Saudi Arabia to do the boxing fights. But it's like instead of y'all focusing on Ryan Garcia or Javante Tank Davis or anybody else, hey, let's focus on a couple of stupid YouTubers because they got clout. Like, nah, bro.
Well, it's
So
gonna
I'll get
get to a point where it's gonna be like wrestling. People are just gonna enjoy it for the spectacle. They're not really gonna
I think that's
respect
what it's
athleticism.
becoming. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I think that's what it's gonna become. At this point, man, I won't be surprised if Mike ends up fighting Logan or KSI or some shit like that. I
Mhm.
really won't, cause he kept saying he wants to fight again. It, I don't know,
My bad,
man.
Black Couch. Go ahead, sir.
now
I'm
you good.
sorry.
I have an opposite opinion actually. Now I really had to sit and think about it. But at the end of the day, you gotta think about this. Mike Tyson made a lot of money in his career, but he got robbed. It's about
Exactly.
Don King essentially.
Yeah.
So realistically, I'll give Jake Paul this. I will say this about Jake Paul. If he says he's for like the fighters union and the fighters getting their bread, everybody who got their biggest payday is because of Jake Paul. Amanda
Mm,
Serrano and Katie Taylor got the biggest payday because they was on his card. Mike Tyson got one of the biggest paydays ever in his career. Because think about it, people wasn't making money like Floyd back in the day when they was boxing. These
Yeah.
motherfuckers
mhm.
boxing for hundreds of thousands of dollars, and sometimes might get a M.
You're
So
right.
I'll give Jake Paul that. And Mike Tyson, I think he knew. Mike Tyson, he knew he
Mhm.
couldn't really. It's
Yeah.
not about Jake Paul being a bad boxer and stuff like that. It's about you're 58 at the end of the day,
Mhm.
bro.
Yeah.
When he fought Roy
Mhm.
Jones, they both old as hell.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's different. It's a difference between Jake fighting somebody who's 20. Even yeah, Jake Paul was running away from him. Jake Paul is still respecting him, but then after a while, Jake Paul was like, wait a minute, this motherfucker old. And I'll say this: if Jake Paul really wanted to, I really think if he really put the pressure, he could have hurt Mike Tyson. Not because Mike Tyson is ass; he's an old man. Like you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like
But my
it's not
thing.
about him
Mhm.
being bad. He just you can't handle if a young buck who a little bit of boxing could probably give you some. He was hitting him with some shit a little bit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But you gotta understand this, right? My whole thing is I don't believe anything that comes out of Jake's mouth when it comes to the whole fighting union, trying to make everybody payday. Cause in the end of the day, see, this is what bothers me, right? Cause I knew Jake since he was a Disney dude, right? Like his career. So my thing is for him to be like, oh, this is my idol, this is this, bro. You didn't even care about boxing until literally a few years ago. Like everybody knows who Mike Tyson is, but for you to be like, oh, this is my idol and all this, it's like, bro, you and your brother did not care about boxing. Y'all never talked about it. Like, cut the bullshit. Y'all wanted to be actors and rich idiots. So cut the bullshit. So I think everybody's like, oh, he's doing a good thing. Yeah, but guess what? So was such and such, and they've been exposed for being scumbags and scamming and not really paying people what they were owed. You know what I'm saying? So I don't take any guys like him by his word. I hope Mike is. I know he's not satisfied. There ain't no way he was satisfied with that. But shoot, man. I hope Mike. If Mike's gonna do this again, have him fight Holyfield for the third time. They're both old. They're both the same age, and that's a fight people would definitely pay to see. It's just
Mm,
sad. I think what rubs me the wrong way about this. This is a pro fight. This isn't an exhibition. Like this went on their records. Like if Mike Tyson decides not to fight again, his last opponent is some dude named Jake Paul. That's what rubs me the wrong way about this. This should have never been a pro fight to
Well, it's
begin with.
also it's like you gotta protect your legacy,
Hmm.
and I feel like everybody now has that Ric Flair mentality. I gotta get quick money, I gotta get a high amount of money, but it's like, don't do everything for money. You
Yeah,
know, I
it's not
just
worth
I
it.
think I think you could have just been somebody's coach and got a
Hmm.
couple of $1,000,000 for it, but
Yeah, like he did
I
with Nugano.
Francis, what you call
mhm,
yeah.
Yeah.
mhm,
He needed that bread though. I'm not gonna lie. He needed
yeah,
that for
Hmm.
all he been through with his life and the stuff
Yeah.
with Don King. I think again he got 20 M's to not hit the floor, to not really get hurt, and he wasn't active. Which Mike
Yeah.
Tyson knew, bro. Like we can't put it all on Jake Paul. I think Mike Tyson knew that he wasn't
Yeah.
gonna be able to really fuck with him like that. He knew them training montage videos is all bullshit. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
It's the difference between training with the pads against your trainer and then you get in the ring because a young agile dude who could skate. At the end of the day,
Mm.
I I am more so. I think Logan Paul is a lot more sleazy than Jake Paul. I'll give Jake Paul respect because
Hmm.
he
Agree.
was sleazy because he was young and doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
Logan Paul has done sleazy shit all his life, scamming, filming dead
To
people.
this day.
Jake Paul, you never really heard of Jake Paul doing some bullshit. He was just an asshole disturbing his neighborhood, the Team 10 shit. It wasn't like he was fucking hurting people. He was just being a dickhead.
Mm,
So Jake, I could say you could say maybe he actually turned a new leaf because even he don't fuck with Logan Paul like that for real. They just
yeah,
what I'm saying, that's his brother, so he can't. But they argue all the time, like what I'm saying. Like
yeah,
Logan Paul's a dickhead,
yeah.
but don't
That's
fight
true,
Mike Tyson. Mike don't fight Logan because
bro. I'm not
Logan's
gonna
actually
lie,
Logan slimy. He'll actually try to hurt Mike Tyson.
but here's
He
the
won't
thing:
do it.
Logan
But
can't
Jake
hurt him.
show respect,
Let me tell you what.
but he would try.
Yeah,
But trying is bad, bro. Trying to hurt a 50-year-old man is nasty, bro.
yeah,
Jake Paul, he ain't want to hurt him for real.
yeah. Now here's my thing, right? First of all, Logan Paul can't box for shit. Like, I, if y'all seen any fight, all he does is these fucking like left and rights that don't even look right. Like legit, didn't who was his last opponent? Didn't Dennis or whatever? The freaking MMA dude,
Yeah.
bro.
But he was ass.
Literally,
He was
those
ass
punches
though.
did
I
not
mean,
hurt him, and he didn't even move.
yeah.
Like that shit looked like pillows. Like what the hell is you doing, bro? You got your ass kicked by your own business partner, KSI, when y'all did the second fight, which is the whole reason why this stuff became big. So first
Mm-hmm.
of all, so the fuck you gonna do? Like you talking about you'll kill Mike, bro? Shut up. Second of all, again with this whole thing, people keep saying, "Oh, Mike made 20 mil." That's impressive, but at the same time, I feel like he should have been paid way more. Cause here's my thing: nobody was gonna
Mm.
watch this event for anybody else but Mike Tyson. You know, let me tell you why.
I think
Jake,
you underestimating Jake Paul popularity,
no, I'm
bro.
not. Let me tell you why. Because ever since he lost to Tommy Fury, the only good part that sold big was the Nate Diaz fight. After that, he did like 3 to 4 more, right? They didn't do the numbers it was supposed to do. People were like, "Oh, this is gonna die down," but guess what? Once he had to deal with Netflix, people were like, "Oh, okay, but who the fuck is gonna fight? No one cares." And then they're like, "Oh shit, he's gonna fight Mike Tyson." Then guess what? All of a sudden, people are talking about him again. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, yeah, he's pop. Bro, first of all, Jake is only popular with like teenagers and kids.
That's a big demographic. Aces, what's going on, bro? And that's a big demographic,
But here's my
bro.
That
thing,
is a
right?
big demographic.
It
I'm,
is, but
I'm
here's my
telling
thing.
you,
When you saw this wasn't just kids and teenagers watching this. You had grown folks watching this. You had everybody. My whole thing is, yeah, he's popular and all, but this whole thing happened because of Mike. No one cared because Jake is dying down, believe it or not. His boxing shit is dying down. No one's taking him serious and none of this. This is that he's actually got lucky that Mike agreed to this because no people were ready to be like, who cares? Like, bro, you went from being on HBO boxing and then doing the Saudi Arabia with Tommy Fury, and when you lost, you literally weren't even selling out the venues you were supposed to sell out. The only thing that kept you good was the fighter he promotes, the Puerto Rican chick that lost, but we know she won. That's the only thing that kept him relevant with the boxing, because ain't no one was paying attention to your shit. So my whole thing is for him to get paid 40, but Mike get paid 20, it's like, all right, bro, you a bitch. Like you knew Mike was the guy. Mike's the reason why this thing was as big as it is. Let's be real.
so that listen. At the end of the day, it's always gonna be A side, B side, right? I mean, but Jake Paul
Yeah.
now you got to look at it like this though. Jake Paul gave he Mike Tyson might be the biggest name, but Jake Paul gave him the opportunity to make money. So if I got to
Exactly.
deal with I got to deal with Netflix, and Celsius had something to do with this, and the new promotion MVP. So it's kind of like we definitely not doing no split because at the end of the day, you need me more than I need you.
Yes, sir.
Even if the
Yeah.
fight don't do nothing, whoever he fight, he's still gonna get a bag because they pay him up front. And then we don't know what the gate is. It was 120 million viewers, so they about to get even more bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? It's
And
kind of like he
I'm
needed
and
us.
with man. All I'm
yeah.
saying is though, like to me, and a lot of people, I just didn't. Anyone give a fuck about Jake Paul like that. Like my whole thing is, he keeps saying, "Oh, I'm gonna fight Kalino. I'm gonna do this." Like, bro, you're not gonna fight no pro boxer. You only want to fight people who are underweight or old past their prime MMA fighters. Like, come on, man. Like,
I think he'll fight Canelo for the bread.
but here's the thing.
If
Will he
Canelo
take it
Canelo
though?
wouldn't take it,
That's
he
what I'm
wouldn't
saying.
take it. What? Well, actually. If they offer him 100 M's, I promise you he'll take it. And bro,
Probably
people, you
would.
know how people go crazy for that fight because they be like, well, he fighting a real box, he fighting a world champion, blah blah blah. They would definitely take that. JJ was going happy you made it.
Mm,
He was wrong for fighting Mike Tyson. Listen, money
facts.
talk, money talk.
Listen, man,
Shit,
I think Mike.
I'll
Exactly.
fight Mike Tyson for some. I'll fight him for 500,000. Fuck that.
Shit.
Shit, I don't
Listen, I ain't
care.
gonna lie. I think Mike needs to start doing the like what he did with
Producing.
Rose Jones Jr. Like
I just
old
think
What?
time. Wait, what
I
happened?
just think Tyson need to be on commentating or like coaching the next future. Just me
Yeah,
personally,
yeah, I
because
see that.
invest your 20 million and keep it moving.
Yeah,
I don't want to
I
see him
think
fight
he.
ever again.
Me
Yeah,
either. I don't. I don't
that's
think
what
he
I'm
should
saying. If
Mm,
take.
he's gonna fight, it
mm.
should be like Rose Jones. It's not a real fight. It's a exhibition. And they're just there. But other than that, just keep doing your Hollywood cameos and all that shit. Your one man shows.
He got a good podcast. Just keep doing that shit.
Yeah, well, he stopped
Fuck
doing the
that.
podcast. So
Oh, he crazy as
yeah,
hell.
right
Yeah,
before he announced he's gonna stop doing the podcast, which I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of disappointing because the stories I heard, man,
yeah. He has some
Mike
Mike
good
was
on hey,
stories on
nepotism
that
people.
podcast.
Yeah, like I like the Rosie Perez story where apparently he helped her sister
mm.
and he had a gun and he's like, "Come on, bro, like." Imagine that, like you have a gun and Mike Tyson's telling you, like, "Come on, just like cut the
Nah, he
bullshit."
can't humble. He can't do commentary though. I'm not trying to hear that suffering succotash shit all night. I'm not
Okay,
gonna.
okay, I
I'm
got
not
it.
gonna.
Like, well, I mean, I think he could make a gym. To me, I think he needs to invest in a gym, and I think he needs to build up the future of boxing.
I
Me
think so
Mm.
personally.
too. I think he needs to take like how he did with Francis Ngannou and just
Hmm.
build the next star, you know? But if not, I think he should just keep doing your weed business and your edible
Mm.
business and like, do your
Shit, he don't gotta do
cameos.
shit now. 20 million, 20 shit.
Yeah, but
Well,
you know,
black
Mike,
cow, this economy is changing. Money ain't
yeah,
money, and like it used to. I
yeah.
I
So
mean,
I
mean,
think Mike
he
might do.
58 though. He don't got too much.
Yeah.
58.
But
You know what I'm
listen,
saying?
20 million is good, but keep in mind he was supposed to have 300 million.
hmm
So
Yeah, yeah.
it
I don't get
goes
me wrong.
quick.
If I have 20 mil, I'm set for life. But for Mike, it's like,
Because we know what to do.
yeah, exactly. Mike was like, he had 300 million and it got taken away from him for bullshit. All because you got one chick accusing him of something that hasn't been really proven. They only found him guilty, but there was no proof. And then you got Don King taking advantage of him. His first wife was taking advantage of
Robin
him.
Givens too. Yeah,
Robin Givens took hella advantage from him. I think Don King and his first wife, what's her name?
Robin Givens.
Yeah, I think that was the start of his like whole going mentally insane, like not being okay emotionally and shit. Cause like, oh my god, bro. But I don't know,
Nah,
man.
that's
But
facts.
let's talk about
Talk about
wait,
some
well,
wrestling.
yeah, Naomi didn't win, which is not shocking. Let's be real. Like I wanted her to win, but she
Oh
wasn't gonna win.
shit!
Um, I am shocked that Candice won the triple threat. Wait, was it no, Bailey won it.
No,
Hmm
Bailey.
Bailey
Bailey.
won
Fuck.
it.
I was surprised that
Whoa,
Bailey won it,
bro.
but at the same time, Bailey is someone who can make the title feel important. I really was hoping for someone like B-Fab, but shoot,
That would have been a nice surprise. But I'm tired of that shit though.
yeah,
Make the title feel important. Yeah, y'all made a mid card title for the women that are mid. So
yeah,
now the title is essentially gonna be the title that people who aren't going for the top title at the time, they just gonna take this shit now. I thought that
right.
title was gonna be used to build up. You know what I'm
Which
saying?
is why I
Like
prefer
that.
B-Fab win. Yeah,
And
because
then
I'm like,
remember, it
mhm.
wasn't it announced that it was going to be the Raw and SmackDown women's roster that was supposed to have a chance at the title? Because I think
Somebody
they said,
said that, but I haven't
yeah,
seen it yet.
Yeah, I only seen SmackDown women
Yeah, the
roster go at it.
tournament
I haven't
thing. I
seen the
haven't
Raw,
seen Raw
so
yet.
I think what Couch said was right. Like they're gonna test the waters with this one. Like you know what I think? I think they're gonna wait until Raw's on Netflix, the first episode to announce the IC
To
title
start
or
that
some
shit.
shit for the women's. Who knows? But yeah, not surprised Bailey won. I really thought BFAF should have won it. Street Profits lost. Not surprising. Like, come on, why would you?
Street Profits need a serious heel turn. Hey,
Street Profit
J
needs
and
to
J,
break up.
you must not know.
Street
I'm done, bro.
Profits needs to break up. That's what I'm
I
done.
don't think so.
I think so,
I
man.
just I don't know who's in the room because it's a lot of people in the IWC, especially on YouTube, they want to
Mm,
protect Triple H. But I have a problem with the fact that Triple H for most of 2024,
mhm,
he's had the book and the creativity.
mhm,
And my thing of it is, why do they have to constantly scream and yell on social media for you to highlight them better? It's like
mm,
nobody cares about City Machine Gun. I know that it's a business where you got to sweeten the
mhm,
deal to get wrestlers, but they're 40. And you got
mhm.
this young tag team
Yeah.
right here in the Street Profits that could really highlight the tag team division better. You got Las Garza. I mean, Herberto,
Mhm.
was that Herberto? He looked great last night against LA Knight. Great, athletic, out there doing the thing. And
Right.
they can't even get near the titles. And I'm just feeling like WWE is in this place where they're not able to transition more to their young superstars. Because I was
Right.
feeling like, to me, the way Candice goes in the ring,
Mm.
she should be a potential for that US title. Me
Right.
personally.
Yeah, she got screwed.
Yeah.
Because I mean, obviously we know she's gonna be in the war game. But here's my thing.
Mm.
If the U.S. Women's Championship is not being decided at War Games, why the hell couldn't she be in? Like, why couldn't she be in the tournament? Because I don't think the belt's gonna be decided at War Games. It's little shit like that that just don't make sense. Y'all
Right.
had Bailey gonna win, and then Naomi just had a title shot at the Women's Championship, but she's gonna be in the tournament, and then she's gonna win her match. So what was the point of giving her a Women's Championship match?
Right.
And when
It's
Bailey had the women's championship, y'all didn't take the time creatively to give her anything. You know, she
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
wasn't put in a position like Rhea, where Rhea had a solid story.
Yeah. But even with
Bailey had
Rhea,
nothing.
yeah, even with Rhea though, in the beginning, her title reign was not that good. I will say that. So shoot,
Speaking of which, she popped up on the gram.
who's that?
That was Rhea Ripley.
Oh, where? Oh, bro, I already saw the spoilers. Fuck everybody for that. Like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
nah, just leave it at that. Yeah, don't even talk
Yeah.
about it, bro. Don't even talk
What y'all think
about it.
about Bronson Reed joining the Bloodline for War Games?
I wish War Games would have stayed 4-on-4, but I know they wanted
Yup.
people to talk.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a problem with it because he is a Polynesian background because he's
Mm,
from Australia. So
right.
he's gonna be a nice look, a nice plug-in.
So
Again, I don't
he
want
looked
to
like the motherfuckers, don't he?
Yeah, he
Yeah, he
do.
do.
So
He looked good last night, so I don't have
Mm-hmm.
a problem with it. To me, I think they have jumped the shark on this bloodline thing, and it's wrestling. When they build up the story, they somehow unravel the story.
Yeah.
And so it's not going to make any sense. But if he could elevate Bronson Reed,
Mm-hmm.
and he can be a nice plug in for them, I don't have a problem with the 5-on-5.
Right. My whole thing is, if you're gonna do 5-on-5, just make it a traditional 5-on-5. Fuck war games. Like, war games can be something special, but like, come on, man, don't just stick to the 5-on-5 elimination match. Don't do that, because it's like the whole thing about war games that throws me off. It's like you can have all these amazing wrestlers, right? All you need to do is pin one, and the match is over. Like that's kind of boring, man. Nah, man. Give us the good
Now
five
look,
on five
yeah,
shit.
I do miss the elimination tag team match. My thing is, all right, I know War Game's been around for some time, but change the rules. Make that shit elimination because also a dumb rule is I've never seen a War Game match where the person that's in the match escapes so their team could lose. Why is that even fucking rule? Who was gonna do that?
Okay.
Who like nobody's gonna climb the cage and make their team lose
Yeah, and that's
unless
the thing.
it would be. Ooh, I got a good swerve though. Actually,
Mm,
now I think about it. Because I mean, I'm sure based off of Bronson Reed, joining Smack, we kind of know who the other person going to be for.
Seth.
Yeah. So if Seth is the tag team partner, he could do some funny shit and screw them over. Soon as he be the last one to come out,
Mm,
he come into that shit, climb the cage, climb out, make the motherfuckers lose. That would be
yeah,
funny. I'll be cool with that.
but I don't think they're gonna do that, man.
Yeah, I think that's what makes me salty about WrestleMania 40. It's like that was the whole purpose of Seth's story, was to
Hmm.
be his Achilles. Roman's Achilles heels, and
Hmm.
now you want him to be like, "Oh, it's all good," and
Right. It's like,
let's
no,
yeah, and
bro.
it's like, what happened to humbling yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like you
Exactly.
Roman did all this damage. He need to come with respect. And it just, I don't know.
Yeah.
When they did the whole ones, I was like, no, y'all not getting the story arc. He's supposed to
Yeah.
humble himself.
Yeah.
So
He's
to
still moving
me,
sleazy too, low key.
yeah,
I
it's
ain't gonna lie.
like,
Exactly.
He's still acting like he the boss. Like I thought the whole point of the story arc was to be on some shit like, all right, y'all, we all equals. But Jimmy's still like, hey, Roman want to meet with us now. And Jay's supposed to be like, man, who the fuck you talking to? Want to meet with us now? What,
Exactly.
we supposed to set this up together, ain't we? Like, I mean,
Bro.
but I think they're gonna allude to that. I think though. But somebody did just send me a video. Hold on.
Oh, what?
So somebody sent me a video about SmackDown last night, and they said that Sami Zayn was trying to hide another phone. Like he had like another phone, and
Mm.
they think that could it be Paul Heyman's other phone, and Sammy took the shit.
Well, but
And
why would
he
Sammy do
hid
that?
it. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I
it
mean,
don't have to make sense. They know we
that would be
understand.
yeah, that would be funny, but I mean, but I mean, he is trying to hide two phones though. Maybe he's trying to call Seth on the other phone or some shit.
I mean, to be fair, they might just do nothing with that. I mean, look, they did nothing with the whole him talking to Solo behind Jimmy and Jay's back. So, like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, you never know. The four of them wearing matching t-shirts felt really forced. I mean, it was forced, but they
Yeah.
gotta sell that merch. You know what I'm
And then they
saying?
got the
So,
yeet in the back, like, way,
oh,
like,
they
come on,
do.
bro. Yeah, like, I don't know if y'all saw Roman. I it said at Jay, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense for Jay. But if I look closely at Roman, I think it was, and in the back it says yeet on the top. So it's like, man. Like y'all literally hate each other, but yeah, y'all making merch. Like, come on, bro. But no, my whole thing with this is it's like now we know Seth is gonna do this, and it's like I don't know, bro. It's like the match better deliver, but I'm just not. I'm getting uninterested with this bloodline shit. It's like what else can you do? Like this has to end with Rock and Roman going at Mania because oh my god, I'm getting tired of this damn feud. It's like the only thing that's important to WWE.
Yeah, I mean
The
they need to do something because it's like they just signed Hikuleo. We still got to wait on him, and then
Oh
there's
my
Lance
gosh.
anyway. Then
Yes.
there's Scylla supposedly want to come out. They're just gonna have to they're gonna have to figure out where they want to go. And
Right.
curious if this is all due to The Rock because it seems like
Of
when The
course.
Rock does good in the movie side, he kind of kicks the can to get back to WWE. And
Hmm.
or when he doesn't have a good PR moment or doesn't do well in the film side, that's when he makes the move
Yeah,
to
I
get
mean
back to the
it's
WWE for
exactly,
PR purposes.
especially and I see him soon because his movie didn't even reach
nah, he coming back.
100 mil on the
That
box
movie is.
office, and he apparently
I'm
he
not.
get
Who going to see a movie about fucking The Rock and Santa Claus, y'all? I'm
right.
like, bro, y'all gotta stop this bullshit. Even you know what the funny thing is? It's
Mhm.
actually probably funny because of who Chris Evans is in the movie
Of
and
course.
J.K. Simmons. So it is
Hmm.
probably funny, but I'm not paying to go see that. Are you crazy?
Yeah,
The
I'll wait
Rock
till that
and
shit
Santa
goes
Claus?
on
No.
Netflix or something.
Yeah, for sure. It's probably actually good, but sadly, I'm not gonna waste my money to go see
But
that
here's the thing, it's like how
bullshit.
many more movies have we seen of The Rock just playing that?
Doing the
It's like
same shit. Yeah.
exactly. So it's like people, bro, Rock is losing like relevancy in Hollywood as well. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you saw it? Oh, MVF, you saw it? Red one sucked. I hope
Listen,
you ain't
there's
pay
only
for that
one
shit,
movie
boy.
that I'm looking forward to with The Rock, and it's
That
the
MMA shit.
biopic about the MMA fighter. Because I'm like,
Hmm.
okay, and the company is 4824. So my thing is
Yeah.
like, okay, this could be a chance of him to prove he can act. After that, I'm not giving him no more chances. Like he sucked in Black Adam, he sucks in this. He's so annoying. And then like he got mad at Jimmy Kimmel because Jimmy Kimmel hit him with the pillow and it went all over. Like
Hmm.
the tensions were there, but I don't know.
Yeah, that
If
was
that
a
shit
weird
don't happen at
interview.
41, my bad, humble. I'm not. I'm if that shit don't happen at 41, I'm not watching. Listen. That shit
Yeah, well,
better
they
happen
didn't
this
ask for
year.
a whole lot of money for WrestleMania 41. Something got to happen. I like John
I
Cena, but he
mhm.
can't. It can't just be him. Good
No, of
gracious.
course not. I think. Listen, I think here's the thing. Knowing The Rock, he's gonna want a main event. So have him main event one of the nights and have Cena main event the other night. Because let's be honest, no one is
Mm.
really gonna care when it comes to. Listen, when that clock hits midnight and it's New Year's, no one's really gonna care about nothing else. Because you gotta keep in mind, this isn't just another wrestler retiring. This is the guy that carried the company for 15 years straight as a full timer. So every childhood is gonna end soon. Everybody's gonna be like, "Damn, we really hated on this dude," but in reality, he was the reason we watched this, regardless if we hated him or not. So I don't know, but all I'm gonna say is this: if the Rock versus the Roman match does not happen at WrestleMania coming up, this one, I'm not, I won't care for it anymore. Like this match was supposed to happen so many times. And it got rescheduled this year. It was not supposed. It couldn't. It made sense for it to not happen. But next year coming up, if it don't happen, I'm sorry, I'm not waiting for it. Like I won't care. I don't care how good of a match it will be. Like no,
I
like
would
what?
listen. I wouldn't mind, honestly, just in the Roman side of the bloodline shit. I'm not gonna
Hmm.
lie. If they decide to keep the rest of them together, I wouldn't mind because that's just having another faction. Like I don't care about them. I don't
Hmm.
want to see Roman and all these other motherfuckers get involved. Let the Usos go win more tag team belts. Let Roman go be a solo star. Let fucking if Solo don't stay with them, he come back over to this side. Let
Hmm.
let him do something, and then let the Tongas and Jacob Fatu and the Zillas and the Rillas and all the rest of these motherfuckers.
Hmm.
They could really actually do some shit.
Yeah,
Send them motherfuckers to NXT or something, bro. Jacob Fatu needs to be a champion, but imagine if he went to NXT, start just terrorizing motherfuckers. I wouldn't be mad at that.
yeah. Like that's my thing. People keep being like, "Oh, what they're gonna do after the bloodline shit?" It's like, what do you expect them to keep doing this feud for the next 20, 40 years? No. Like
Yeah,
you,
because
this
you're
is
Hmm
gonna get
getting the same.
NWO levels, and I don't want this story to get to
Exactly. And look,
NWO level.
and
Like to
guess
me,
what?
I'm ready for
Hmm.
Jacob Fatu to break out because
Oh
people
yeah.
are really gravitating to Jacob
Hmm.
Fatu.
And
And
what's?
when
Oh yeah,
you
go ahead.
tease,
Go.
I'm sorry, Ricky.
No, no, no. You
When
go
you
ahead. Not.
tease Ron Breaker and Jacob Fatu, you can't sit on that for no 2 to 3 years. I'm sorry.
Hmm. I
Right.
agree. I agree. And you know when and what's Umaga's son's name? Who's in the bigger T shit right
Scylla.
now? Zilla.
Zilla.
I'm watching him. I'm liking what I'm seeing. He has the presence, but my thing is, I just know they're gonna put him in this bloodline shit if he gets signed, and I don't want to see that. I don't. Like, let them
You
do
know
their own
what?
thing. Not every. Hmm.
I don't think old boy that just signed with NXT. I don't think they're gonna put him in that shit, low key. You know why?
Hmm.
Because he's a fresh NXT initiate. Like
Hmm.
when you got the gray T-shirt,
Hmm.
motherfuckers don't even be seeing you for a long time. Like
Yeah,
we might not see him till next year. So low key, I think they're
hmm,
gonna like calm down with that shit after this, low key.
So you
they
saying
have to.
Lance ain't gonna be there for a good little time?
Nah, like
Okay.
cause like when people go back and look at the old pictures with Solo and Tiffany and all of them,
That was like years
we
ago.
you ain't even know who the hell they was when they took them pictures. Like
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna be brought up low key.
Why is
Why is
Dragon Lee
Dragon
the
Lee the
speed
speed
champion?
champion? Fuck Dragon Lee. Fuck Dragon Lee.
Dragon
Shout
Lee
out
is
Andrade, man.
just
Oh, don't
Dragon.
do that to Dragon League, y'all. He trying.
Fuck
Bless
Dragon
his
He's
little
Lee.
heart.
trying, but
He
like we
trying,
know
but
how this
yeah.
is gonna end. The next Rey Mysterio will be Rey
You can't do that.
Mysterio.
You can't
Like,
do that.
man, I don't know, but who do y'all think is a underrated wrestler outside of WWE? Do you feel like can thrive in WWE? Not necessarily become a world champion or anything, but like really can get over with the crowd because they're different and unique. Who do y'all think? Because I've been thinking lately, I wouldn't mind seeing Brian Cage go to WWE. Honestly, like he's a big guy and all that, but my
Yeah.
thing is, for a big guy, he can do a lot of cool spots. He knows how to reinvent himself, and he makes every title look important. Just the way he holds it and stuff like that, especially the one he has now, the Ring of Honor TV Championship. And I just got done watching some of his matches from his Lucha Underground days. The dude can go. He can cut a promo. So I see someone like him one day joining WWE and killing it. But who do y'all think outside of WWE?
I'm gonna go with Willow. I think Willow
Mm-hmm.
has that WWE look. She
Mm-hmm.
smiles a lot. She has a little bit of a personality. I don't think she would overshadow Kalani. I think
Mm-hmm.
that she has a way to connect with the audience.
Mm.
Her promos don't feel generic. Like you can really
Mhm.
tell she's a young lady that was going through the trenches of her
Mhm.
independent wrestling career. So I would like to see her, do a little time in NXT and then going up to the main roster.
I would like that too. I think she can do amazing with the NXT Women's North American Championship.
I would like that, but I think WWE make the mistake they always make with women who are bigger and more imposing.
Mm.
She'll come over there and they'll turn to heel. I don't think they
Yeah.
would understand what AEW has a gold mine. Like no, I've never seen even if Nia Jax tried to be a baby facious, I've never seen her on some like
Mhm.
the crowd really love her shit. The best shit she ever did was when she was doing the comedy shit. My whole and I
Mhm.
don't know that shit got over. I don't know how, but it was good. But I think WWE don't know how to handle somebody like Willow because that would be like if they do try to book her as a face, they'll try to make her like the hugger. They'll go too OD with the shit to where AEW she got edge. Like
Mhm.
her Chris Statlander, the shit with Mercedes Monet, she got some edge to her.
Yeah.
Me, I need my boy to come back.
Mm.
Come back as Matt Cardona. Do not come back as
Wow.
Zack Ryder. I'm telling you, if this man come back and they let him do what he do outside, this man will
Yeah.
be running amok. Him versus LA Knight. Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
God.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah,
And
I
Mark
agree.
Cardona looks good, and everybody stop saying I hate on the 40-year-olds. I just want to see, I just want the people to understand that WWE has all this young talent, and you need
Yeah.
to really start pushing them because you know they're gonna hit their ceiling. It's like we
Yeah.
already saying nobody's interested in a New Day breakup.
Yeah.
And why is that? Because they're old and dated. Like, don't nobody care.
Yeah. Like I agree. I think not everybody's gonna be an Undertaker where their best matches are gonna be in their mid to late 30s, you know? So um
Joe Hendry, what's Joe Hendry's ceiling? His ceiling would be the same as everybody else who got a music gimmick. Elias, all of them. The thing with
you
Joe
think so?
Hendry isn't he not even a fucking TNA champ. So
Yeah.
why would he come to WWE and be
But that's the thing, right? I think the reason why
like
they didn't give him the world title in TNA is because he's going to WWE soon. See, here's what I see, right? I see him doing amazing in NXT, and in the first few years of main roster, good, and then after that, I think Triple H is not gonna. Triple H gonna fuck it up. I'm sorry. Triple H doesn't know how to deal with those type of characters.
and you don't got to be the champion to have a great run. Let's get that
Of
out the way.
course
I think
not, but
as a
mhm,
solo star, he'll have a great run because he'll have the
yeah,
crowd. But will he be? He not? They're not putting no damn world championship on a music gimmick. Absolutely not, dog.
No, they're
Absolutely not.
not. But Breaker needs people. So if Joe
yeah,
Henry can give a
Mm.
nice feud to Braun Breaker, I'm not hating.
yeah,
Um, because Breaker needs everything. I thought when Raw was going to Netflix that the focus was going to be Braun Breaker because they wanted to center the show around him. But
right.
it's not really feeling like that. So
Nah,
to
mm,
me, let's
yeah,
let's invest, let's give Breaker a run with this IC title
mm,
because Gunther was a fighting champion.
yeah,
So I wouldn't be mad. Let's start making some moves. Let's put back Jay Uso into the conversation. Put back Joe Henry into the conversation. Put Austin Theory into the conversation
hmm,
because he's gonna need some opponents.
yeah. I agree. I hope him and Sheamus have a match soon. Did they have a
They
match
did.
yet? Right?
Yes,
They had
that
a
Oh
match
match
yeah,
is
they
on
did,
next
the
didn't they?
Monday.
I felt like it could have been better though. For what Sheamus can do, definitely feel like it could have been better. And
wait. The match they supposed to have is on Monday.
Yeah, it's tape. I'm like,
I'm
why
about to
isn't
say,
that on the
I
premium
see.
live
I'm about to say
event?
I've seen this shit like hella times on Instagram.
right,
People are so fucked. All right, let me say
right.
this. Let me say this because I know a lot of y'all here, and I know a lot of y'all subscribe to me as well. Listen here, bro. I don't like spoilers. I don't give a shit if that shit is taped a month in advance. I don't want to know. Not even as making content, as a fan, I don't want to know. Let the
Right.
people have their fucking Thanksgiving and Christmas. That is absolutely fine. But do not tell, bro. I literally know everything that's happening on Monday. I might as well not make shorts. And then if we get on here and say we ain't gonna make videos, people gonna be mad. So it's kind of like, but our
Yeah,
own people is fucking exposing it. Cause Instagram,
exactly.
I ain't see shit until somebody sent me a message.
Yeah. No, that's true. And like, you know what's crazy? When I click YouTube and I'm looking to what to react to or what to do research on, the first thing that gets recommended is, oh, look what happened on Monday Night Raw, tape for next week. I'm like, bro, I don't care. Like, no, don't
They
do
shouldn't have had a
that.
live out. Look, if they tape, they shouldn't do a live audience. I don't care. Sorry, sorry.
You know what they should do?
Sucks to suck,
You know
bro.
what really they should do?
Well, that's what I'm
If
saying.
they
What's the
can.
point of the PC? Just tape it at the PC with
They,
no
I was
Hmm.
video.
just about to say that. Look, tape it in the PC, take everybody's phones away, and then boom, there you go. No spoilers. Like a special edition of, since you're giving them Thanksgiving off, be like, hey, Thanksgiving week episode of Monday Night Raw, and be like, and that's all you did in the PC. Like, come on, man. Man, I can't stand that shit. But what we thinking so far of the Hurt Syndicate in AEW? What we thinking?
Oh, AEW, they got to get a new audience. They got to generate a new audience. They
Yeah,
do because
yeah.
their fan base is a little.
Their fan base is giving up on them.
Yes, and that Bridgeport show was just like a struggle. I
Yeah.
felt so bad for them wrestlers because them Bridgeport, Connecticut wasn't giving them nothing in that audience. I was just like, oh my gosh.
Mm,
But that's
But
WWE country though, so that's why I'm
mm,
kind of like,
yeah,
yeah.
I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? A little bit.
Here's my thing. I'm liking the Hurt Syndicate, especially with the interviews they're doing, because everybody keeps saying, "Oh, Shelton Ben Bobby's equal," but WWE never showed that. They never did. What
Hmm.
AEW is doing is they're making it seem like MVP's taking care of the business stuff and all that, and Bobby and Shelton are both fucking everybody up. You know? Like, so I'm liking how they're treating Shelton Benjamin. Like I said, I see him being TNT champ pretty soon. Um, and I can't wait for Bobby's match against Swerve. I think they're gonna kill it. But I'm liking it so far. I'm liking the way they carry themselves. But yeah, that's my thoughts, man. I'm liking the Hurt Syndicate.
I guess my
Hmm.
frustration is should they be more of the focus than Moxley's story? Because Moxley's story is just not hitting. I'm sorry, y'all.
So here's what this is what I was thinking, right? Because rumor is that the Young Bucks took off, so when they come back, they be baby faces and they save the day. No, I don't want to see that shit. This is what I want to see. I want to see Moxley and his crew keep doing what they're doing, and then eventually you have the Hurt Syndicate be like, "All right, bro, you had your fun. It's our turn. We know what it is." And you got heel versus
Hmm.
heel, because let's be real. That's the thing about AEW. They don't do a lot of heel versus heel. They like to do a lot of babyface versus babyface matches, but I want a heel versus heel. That's what I want, and I think that's a good. And plus, they're the complete opposite of each other. Like Moxley wears white t-shirts, regular clothes, always scrapping. Then you got the Hurt Syndicate, suit, tie, jewelry, all of that, man. So
Think that the Hurt Syndicate thing is good. Should they be the focal? I always think ahead. The only reason why I would say don't do that just yet is because these fans really are they be reaching. Oh,
yeah,
here y'all trying to make that shit the focal, like how the bloodline the focal, and like Cody Rhodes is the background, the champion. Y'all copying the same.
Hmm.
Yo, these
Yeah.
fans really be thinking like 5 steps
Hmm.
ahead just to justify
exactly.
not liking some shit. So I
But
wouldn't do that yet.
I
Mhm.
think the whole thing that people was frustrated was the whole TBS Superstation takeover.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
Mhm.
okay, if it's a takeover, you not doing that in Connecticut. You need to do that somewhere in Atlanta, Georgia, because
Mhm.
that's their home
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
base.
true.
So I think that's why everybody's kind of over the Moxley thing. It's like, okay, where is it going? We're just everybody's just trying to figure out where Moxley is going because like the promos, I get it. He want to go deep, but it's
Mhm.
just it's over my head at this point because I don't know what John Moxley is talking about.
Yeah.
Need a
Um,
better dance partner, I think. I think that's what
yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Mhm.
Orange
Truthfully,
Cassidy is probably a wonderful person behind the scene, but I can't take him serious in
I,
this because now
I
Yeah,
never
his
liked
whole
him.
gimmick is not to take him serious
to
neither.
himself seriously.
Right, like so I don't know. But my whole thing is first I hope the Hurt Syndicate wins championships and call themselves the Hurt Dynasty. Because I ain't gonna lie, the Syndicate, it just doesn't feel right. Like it just feels weird saying it. I was thinking they're gonna call themselves the Hurt Dynasty or something like that. So, but I'm liking the run. As far as that goes, I appreciate what AEW is doing. They're actually realizing that the wrestling is not gonna last forever. Like So I like that they're doing stories. I like that they're building feuds and stuff like that. They're getting better at it, in my opinion. So I appreciate that. I will say that about
It's
them.
the presentation, bro.
Yeah.
I think the presentation, nephew, what's going on? I think it's the presentation that's why I didn't like AEW. First of all, the AEW, I thought WWE social media team was terrible. AEW social media team is fucking terrible. They'll
Mhm.
post a clip of some shit that happened, and the shit will not be focused on the person that's talking on the mic. It'll just be like in the middle. So
Mhm.
if I'm talking, that shit would be looking at Ricky and Humble while I'm all the way the fuck over here.
Mhm.
So that's why I don't like making shorts about AEW. Not
Yeah.
only that, they post they shit hella late. They post their
Yes.
clips the next day. I'm like, bro, I don't even want to make a video no more. You post that shit the
Yeah.
next day. They gotta embrace the content creator culture where people is making YouTube shorts, people is making reels, people making TikToks about
Mhm.
AEW. I don't they ain't catch because WWE they ain't catch on yet either. They need to stop copywriting people, bro. They be taking down shit that it's a little clip. They be taking shit down sometimes. Like don't they understand that if somebody react to your shit, they got an audience that the people
Mhm.
will then watch your shit. Like I don't understand why they don't understand that, but you know,
Yeah. I feel you. What's your thoughts on that, humble?
But let's give AEW some of their respect because they are a 5-year-old company that
Mhm.
really
true,
have
true.
have really put a dent in the game of wrestling. I just think that the AEW needs to stop listening to the critics. Like Tony Khan getting
Yeah.
into it with JD
Hmm.
from New York. Let that
Mhm.
go. Because he gonna be who he is. He gonna say what
Oh,
he
he
wants to
did.
say.
Mhm.
Yeah, he got into it with JD from New York. And I was just like, you know what? Don't even entertain that.
Yeah.
Um, but I think that if
I don't like shit like that. But
I
then he
don't
won't
even
motherfucking engage with people that's saying you're doing good. Then see Tony. All right,
Yeah,
Tony,
it's
keep
like
playing.
yeah,
Yeah.
engage with the people that's gonna pour into you. Now,
Yeah.
do I think healthy criticism is deserved? Yes. But sitting there calling the wrestlers bums and lazy and they don't want to I'm not doing that. No,
Right.
because everybody started somewhere.
Exactly.
People don't know The Rock was stealing Snicker bars at 7-Eleven. So everybody ain't had it good in this wrestling game.
Exactly.
So I think what AEW needs to do because they're agreed. At one point, there was 20,000 people in an arena.
Mhm.
Now it's down to like 1,000. I just think they need to get people in love with the product and go for the new fan base
Yeah.
because
They
the
It's
old
definitely
funny.
need to
established
mature.
fan base they too funny and they
Yeah.
too wishy washy.
Hmm.
And
Mhm.
It's funny
now
you
it's
said that.
mm-hmm. Because and even now, like Mina and Harley Quinn, and as goofy as the segment was, it was cute and it was sexy, and that's what I've been saying. They
Mm.
need like a cool sex appeal factor to the show again.
Absolutely. I agree.
Think about Mina though.
Huh?
What you think about Mina?
I love Mina. I
I love
do.
Mina.
I think she's a very beautiful young lady. And I think that her coming to the show and being a part of that the Mariah May story may help Mariah May because she needs it right now.
Mhm.
I'm conflicted with Mina. She could wrestle for sure, but
Mhm.
her her gimmick is literally like breast. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? I want to see what goes beyond that. You know, I
Mhm.
just want to see like every story don't got to be intricate. Every story don't got it. I'm not slandering Mina. I like Mina. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to see what's next. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You need edgy
But
stuff
we
sometimes. I like the edginess, so I ain't
Yeah.
mad.
I
Yeah.
mean that takes time
Yeah.
because again the IWC is not the nicest to women of different backgrounds. Oh,
Mhm.
there's a language barrier. I can't stand it.
Mhm.
Like, no,
Hmm.
but like
Listen, man.
she can go in the ring. She
Yeah.
can go in the ring. So I don't have a problem with I think if they were to do it right, I think Mina could be more than just her breasts. I think
Mhm.
Mina can now be this person of I love you, Mariah, and I know you said you always needed me, but I'm gonna be my own woman in this AEW's women division.
Mhm.
So
I
I'm
want a
not,
title shot.
yeah, like
Yeah. Facts.
I took on Tony Storm when she had the belt. Don't make
Mhm.
me remind you. And so I think that would be cute to have Mariah
That'd
May
be dope.
and Mina work a little program with each other.
Fact. I would like that. Yeah.
Who should be the next women's champion in AEW though? That listen, I
Mercedes.
know. I was gonna say I think Mercedes Monet, but everybody is turning on her. Now I will
Yeah.
say The stuff with Chris Statlander is not good. Them
It's
backstage
not.
fights have been ass thus far. I
I
will
like
say
I like
that.
the one day where she went through the wall. Like I don't
But
like it as
but
in
people was
how they did
complaining
it, but I
about
like
that
what they
shit.
were going for. What they were going for.
Here's my thing. Motherfuckers like, oh, they went through cardboard. What do you want her to go through? You want to go through a
Exactly.
damn
The
brick
fuck?
wall? It's wrestling. Like people, bro, people pick and
People
choose
people
like
dick ride.
what's acceptable and what's not. Because motherfuckers will
Yeah.
say Swerve versus Hangman was too violent. Did y'all not watch CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre? Like, bro, like
Exactly.
y'all gotta cut the bullshit.
Like
This,
come on,
that's what I
man.
don't like about that tribalism
Exactly,
stuff.
holding AEW to such a higher standard, and it's like,
Right.
look, they out. What I've learned between AEW and WWE, they take from each other.
Mhm.
So to
Mm-hmm.
me, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna watch because I
Yeah.
pay my cable bill each month to watch,
Yeah.
and I do like some things that AEW does. To
Yeah.
me, I just think right now AEW just the focus needs to be going to smaller venues because let's keep it real, financially everybody's been impacted by this economy. You know, when people had it, they
Yeah.
could go to AEW show. People don't
Mhm.
have it, so they can't go. And I think now with this election over and financially, let's see how some people do. I think they can go back to those 20,000 seat arenas. I do.
Mm. I agree.
They can't get
It's
too
tough.
small though.
Yeah.
You can't be TNA now because at the end of the day, it's also about appearances too. So
Yeah.
it's tough.
They
It's
need
tough. I
to they
mean,
need to make them look more presentable, the
yeah,
stage and stuff like that. Um I think they just need some good gimmicks and they'll be fine in the long run.
I think they should hire. I think they should hire more creative.
That's
Because
true.
I tell people that a lot of the people in AEW that got like motion like that, they are helping to book their own creative. I don't think that's a good idea. People like Mercedes Monet not helping up. Yes, she is, bro.
Right.
They literally said it. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Are we not listening to the same interviews and shit? Like,
Right.
she literally is giving input, and input is taken extremely serious. She's the fucking
Mhm.
highest paid woman. But I think that's a bad thing.
I do think creative control because the Moxley thing got me confused.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're coming and going with this Moxley thing.
Mhm.
And like you said, when the new interview came out where he was like, AEW needs a reset, I'm here for that because you
Yeah.
guys do need a
Hmm.
reset. But it's like trying to do these long-winded promos and and
Yeah.
just beating up on people and telling me this is not like okay, where are we going with this? Because it's like you can't give me Orange Cassidy as the threat, but then
Yeah.
you know that Darby got all this love right now.
Mhm.
And people are really feeling Darby Allen, and it's
Right.
like you convoluting the story. Like who are you focused on? Who's
Yeah.
really going to tear this whole this is not your company down, group down
Right.
from top to bottom.
Absolutely. Yeah. I want to ask y'all. Well, actually, before humble, I want to give your thoughts on the MXM collection thing with Johnny TV. What's your thoughts on that?
I actually think it's a nice thing. Now I need
Mhm.
to know what's going on with AEW's trios titles. Like did they just I think they gave up the trios titles, right?
No, the Moxley team has it.
Okay, so
Claudio,
Moxley still
Pack, and them.
Claudio and
Mm-hmm.
Wheeler still have it. I
Willow and
wouldn't I
Pack, yeah.
mean, I don't have a problem with it because Goldust had that metrosexual character going on. So I don't
Right.
have a problem with MXN collection. And
Yeah.
John Morrison is not, I mean, he botches a few times, but he's not bad in the ring.
Yeah, no, he's amazing, actually.
Hmm.
Especially for the age he's in. Like usually this time where it's time for them to slow down, but he's still pretty good, and I think it's gonna help out. And I definitely need them to win now because one of them actually reposted my story, so yeah, we gonna have to get that. That's gonna have to happen.
Hmm.
My problem is though, during Collision,
Hmm.
they need to be on Dynamite.
Yeah,
They gotta be on Dynamite. So I
bad.
think they're gonna have their little fun on Collision, but they definitely got to be on Dynamite if they want to get more eyes and stuff on the
And they
product.
got characters. Like to
Oh yes,
me, they have
absolutely.
really MX in collection are characters. Like they
Mhm.
can go. So
Mm.
I don't know why they're not on Dynamite. Like
Right.
I think Chris Jericho can go one segment less.
Mhm.
Me personally, because I don't know where Chris Jericho, where they want to go with Big Bill.
Yeah.
and Brian Keefe and all this learning tree
He
stuff.
should be in Ring of Honor more
They,
since
yeah,
he's
it's
the
like
Ring of
he need
Honor
to be on
champ.
Ring of Honor TV with his stuff.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. But yeah, I think this Johnny TV MXM collection is gonna work. Um, with that being said, what are some like characters or gimmicks you think AEW should start looking into to bring a wider audience or like bring new eyes to the product?
I do not know why Stokely Hathaway is not managing a lot of these tag teams. He's got a humorous
Mm-hmm.
personality. He can talk. I don't understand why they're not letting Stokely manage like a Wardlow. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that would
And
be
I
nice.
wouldn't mind if they want to be on some DEI stuff, them putting Wardlow in the hurt again. Like
Hmm.
they when they put
Mm.
Owen Hart in the Nation of Domination,
I
it was
hope that
funny.
happens.
Like I think that would be a good look.
Yeah, either him or I can see Brian Cage just because of his physique and the way he wrestles. So I definitely see something like that happening.
Yeah,
I
I
want I
wish
want them
them.
to do some spooky shit.
Mhm.
More
I mean,
Oh,
they
you
spooky
want
got
shit.
Abaddon?
yeah, they got her, but she ain't. Did she? Is she in Ring of Honor? She ain't doing Ring of Honor stuff right now,
Yeah,
right?
she doing Ring of
Yeah.
Honor stuff.
See, nah, you gotta take advantage of that, bro.
Yeah.
You see, Julia Hart about to come back, so that'll kind of. But the House of Black not really spooky. They just like on some goth
Supernatural.
shit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm?
like
Yeah,
goth,
like
like
ain't,
emo goth stuff. You know what's a gimmick that I think, well, this isn't necessarily a gimmick, but this is something that I know is gonna get the eyes on the product. So since Sean is keeps getting these beautiful women and NXT and these sex appeals who are in their 20s and stuff, or at least they look like they're in their 20s, I think AEW should get older women and have them as sex appeal because one thing people don't like to admit, a lot of men, like especially young men, have this thing for older women. And I see something like, what's her name? Mama Wayne or whatever.
Serena Deeb is another one. Serena
Hmm.
Deeb been looking great lately. I was like, okay, girl.
Yeah. So I think they gotta start with the sex appeal stuff too, and probably try to get the 30 and up women. They still have sex appeal because maybe they can be like, okay, you got the young girls. Okay, we're gonna get the nice mature women that still look amazing at their age and stuff like that. Because I think that's another thing they gotta get sex appeal, and I think they're doing it with they did
Carly
it with Tony
Cameron and
Storm,
and
and
Mina.
yeah,
Hmm.
exactly. But I think they gotta go that route. They need big men too, like they need giants
They do, but
because.
they're
Mhm,
running into the same issue as WWE. You don't know how to
no,
book them.
they're not gonna book him good. They're not gonna book
They're not
Johnny.
gonna book. I mean, to me, because I would have. I don't know what's the problem in calling Enzo to
mhm,
get back with Big Bill because they
mhm.
had very good chemistry.
I hope that happens.
Yeah, because
I
That
think
Enzo
I
that
think
was
he
that
blacklisted. I think he like I don't know why he's blacklisted. Like that
who Enzo?
situation was already proven innocent. So but
Yeah.
they don't nobody want to give him a real chance to come back.
Yeah, man, and it's crazy because he was proven innocent. He was amazing at everything, but they don't want to give him a chance. That's stupid. Um, literally, they can be your hottest tag team. Like, come on, man. That being said, I'm surprised. The reason why I think they should need to start having a lot of big men, because it's like, first of all, Keith Lee is injured, so I understand that. But Luchasaurus just got injured, but before that, you could have done something with him. He like he could have been. He had the TNT title, but Christian was holding it, and then eventually Christian won it himself. So it's like whatever. The Brian Cage, like I said, he could have been AEW champ, I think. And Hobbs, I'll give him a few more years, but I'm not impressed. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, Hobbs is. I don't know what they want to do with Hobbs. I feel for Hobbs. I do, because he really did come into AEW with so much potential. And I just think the injuries and him being set on and the whole QTV thing, it
Hmm.
just really hurt him.
Yeah.
But I mean, I hate to be because it's like it's like that notion, well, all the Latinos and the black people got to be together. And I hate that because it's
Yeah.
like, no, I do want some people to be some standalones.
Yeah.
But if MVP and Sheldon Benjamin and Lashley could give the rub to Hobbs and
Mhm.
Warlow, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Now, I've always said, to me, I don't know why, wrestling can't go back to the days of the Nitro Girls. To me,
Mm.
what's wrong with having beautiful women dance in the ring?
Right.
You want to be
I wouldn't
sports
mind
face
doing
this
that.
and sports face that,
Yeah, have the
you know?
elite cheerleaders or something like that,
Yeah,
man. Like,
yeah. Some
Yeah.
pretty girls would help.
yeah,
They like just a photo shoot with the Nitro Girls. They had it on pay-per-view, and I think they said that did over 100,000 buys because
yeah,
men were just gravitated to the beautiful women.
yeah.
So
They
I
should
do
have
think.
Oh, sorry, humble. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Ricky.
I'm thinking they need to take a page out of boxing and UFC book and get themselves some ring girls.
And ring girls
Like
or some
not put
shit.
them necessarily in the ring, but have them around and stuff
Hmm.
like that. Or if anything, try to do what Shane McMahon did with Raw Underground, like try to have some dancers or
Yeah,
something.
like
Yeah,
just it doesn't have to be objectifying, but
yeah.
the reality of the situation is most female wrestlers
Hmm.
are doing the whole IG subscription, exclusive subscription. So you're
Yeah,
selling sex appeal at the end of the day. So
it is. Hmm.
as long as you looking and not touching, I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, I agree because some of them even have OnlyFans at this point, and it's like, you know what? You might as well just use it. Shoot, like, come on, man. Like, but who knows, man? I give them time though. You know, they still fresh, they still new, and they do a
Only
good
5
job.
years. We'll see. If it don't improve in the next 5 years, though, that's when I'm gonna
Yeah,
start being like, all right, bro, come on now.
yeah, man. This is a new era for them too. We gotta keep that in mind. Um, what else I want to talk about? Cause do you think, like, we already talked about this, but I think Sean, we keep talking about this, but it's like it's just a really topic for me because it's like it's just so noticeable that Shawn Michaels is a better booker when it comes to showing like representing different cultures than Triple H is at when it comes to every single part. Because like the more I keep talking about it, and the more I'm realizing Sean is doing a good job. Like he's not just having a black or a Latino guy or a black woman or a Latino woman from the hood that looks pretty. No, like you got people that have accent. You got people that are dressing a certain way. You got people that are like showing respect to their roots. That like well, Triple H is like, oh, you're a black woman, you're strong, okay, cool. You're a Latino, okay, cool. This and that, and I'm like, the more I see Sean is hitting every demographic, in my opinion. What you guys think?
NXT's men's division that
Hmm.
needs help
Okay.
because I feel for Trick because
Hmm.
I don't think it's Trick's fault. I think when they were releasing like the Von Wagners and the Donovan Dijaks and the
Right.
Dabba-Kato, maybe we should have held on to some of these men because
Yeah.
Trick is not on the run.
Yeah.
And like you said, I do feel like Trick is coming off a little manufactured with
Yeah.
the music. It's just not hitting,
Yeah.
and it does feel like we're getting a watered down Swerve Strickland.
Yeah.
And that wasn't what brought people to the table when it came to Trick.
Yeah.
Trick was, you know, Mello was his homie,
Hmm.
but that was the joy of the story, Tripp becoming his own person and being this great
Mhm.
baby face. And I
Hmm.
just feel like NXT is in this state where it's like nothing against Sean Spears and the Ethan Page,
Hmm.
but the NXT was supposed to be for the young people. It
Yeah.
wasn't supposed to be for you guys. So
Hmm.
I do hope that they start really focusing on the younger guys, especially individually. I do think the Dante Chin and the Lexus King experiment is a fail. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I
I'm
think
not
so
all
too.
in.
I
I'm
think
not
so.
all in. Regal Son is okay,
Yeah.
but is he really going to sell tickets? Probably not. I
Probably.
mean, that was my fear with this WWE ID program. It's just like
Yeah.
we're hoarding all this talent, but it's like you can't do anything with the people on the current talent on the roster right now.
Right. I
I
think I
only
gotta agree with that.
all these dudes that the Charlie Dempsey's and all these motherfuckers are very similar. They all remind me of like a Tyler Bate. I don't like motherfucker that's not my personal style of character and whatever the case may be. But like the Tyler Bates, the Cameron Grimes, I don't like they all got a
Mm.
similar archetype.
Yeah, some of them do.
Skinny dude with long hair.
Yeah,
Like wow, so what's the character after that? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I
yeah,
think Lexus King had he had something.
yeah. He
At
did.
least he made a unique attempt to blah blah blah, but he's somebody that would have needed to be North American champion. I think like Tony D'Angelo, I will never understand why he really had to take the belt off of Obafemi because at the end of the
Yeah.
day, I don't think that shit. And I like the family, but I don't think that shit gonna get over on the main roster. Not like I don't know,
Nah.
Well,
man.
I
I don't
see
think.
it's up for the Chase U because I don't think the Chase U thing is going to get over on the main roster. I
Mm.
don't. I think it was cute for
Mm.
NXT,
Mhm.
but like the main roster, I don't think that that's going to be because at some point Thea Hell's going to have to be her own woman. Riley, what's his name? Riley something. Riley Osborne. He's going to have to be his own person. They
Yeah.
can't go to the main roster as professional college students. Like
Yeah.
that's not going to work.
Like I think the
Um,
chant of him is gonna get over, but as the whole gimmick and all that, it's not gonna get over. Absolutely not.
I
No.
mean, the Alpha Academy still kinda is
Yeah,
getting
but that
over,
was
so it
different
could
though.
but they
work.
getting set on, and it's
Yeah.
like, are they on any kind of trajectory? Akira Tozawa and Otis. To
Yeah.
me, the Otis and Chad Gable thing was hot. They needed to capitalize on that.
Yeah.
They needed a
Yeah.
payoff to that.
Yeah. I just
Yeah,
want Oba to
everybody,
go to the main
somebody got to be at
roster.
the bottom, y'all.
Yeah.
Somebody got to be at the bottom. Fuck it. Hey, Chase, you come up. Y'all gonna be at the bottom, and we're gonna feed y'all to the Y6. When the
Oh,
Y6 turn hill, we're gonna feed y'all to the Y6 as soon as they turn hill, baby.
yeah. I want Oba to go to the main roster and give us some bangers with Braun Breaker and Sheamus. I definitely see those matches going good.
He gonna get it.
I
He gonna get a
honestly,
grumpy
we got to
match.
figure it out. We got
Yeah.
to figure it out for the Street Profits before we bring up Ova.
Mm.
I'm really I don't know who got to sit down with Triple H. Maybe it's got to be The Brock and Shawn Michaels. They need to have a sidebar with Triple H because the booking of the Street Profits just don't make me excited for Opa and Wes and Trick. It really doesn't. I'm not even happy for Mello.
I
Mello
think
creatively is not doing anything that brought him to the table from NXT.
I have a hot take. I think Oba is a different situation, and people are not gonna like this, but the reality is, when Oba Femi come up, he's not the typical black character. I think he would be easy to book for Triple H because it's like I have a dude with black skin, but he's essentially a foreigner warrior. It's not like he's a hip hop chains and stuff gimmick. The Oba Femi's gonna get over because not just because he's good, but because Triple H is gonna be like, oh shit, this is different. He don't look
Yeah.
like fucking Carmelo Hayes in the Street Profits. So all I gotta do
Right.
is book him to win, and people gonna like it anyway. Okay, just book him like Gunther. Let him win the IC belt and just run rampant, and then I'll give him a world heavyweight championship shot, make him lose, and then people can still be like, "Well, damn, he got a shot ASAP though. He got a shot within 8 months. Oh, but Femi, his trajectory is up there." And then when he finally wins, people are like, "Okay, cool. I told y'all he was going to get it, even if it takes years. If he just gives Obafemi opportunities, people won't be satisfied with just that. I promise you."
Mm. Probably that's one way it can go. I don't know
You
about
can't mess
that,
that up.
but
You can't. The only way he can mess it up is if he do, which Triple H, you give Triple H credit for this. He wouldn't do some Vince McMahon shit, which is to bring when he brought Karrion Cross up on the fucking main roster, and Karrion Cross lost his debut. He's not
yeah,
gonna do nothing like
yeah,
that
that's
now.
true.
Come on, let's. Overfamily's gonna have a winning streak on the main roster for sure.
I agree. I agree. I think he's gonna have a winning streak.
Okay.
Um.
I'm like I said, for most of 2024, Triple
Mhm.
H done had the book, and everybody want to make excuses. It ain't a race thing. It ain't this.
Mhm.
Okay, we now into December, and I need
Right.
to see somebody on some trajectories because to me, it don't make no sense how you know Legado Delma Fantasma is getting sit on, and they can go in the ring. Street
Yeah.
Profits can go in the ring.
Yeah.
The
I
excuses
agree.
at some point got to stop. I mean, you literally got Finn Balor and
Mm.
JD McDonald holding belts that they ain't doing nothing with. Nothing.
Bruh. I don't know.
When is their next time?
Facts.
Ain't the War Raiders the fucking
Yeah,
what's
they
going
supposed to,
on?
but
Yeah, and they still haven't
that's
had a match yet.
like moving at a snail's pace.
hmm I'm getting bored with them titles at this point. Like they're more focused on them breaking up Judgment Day than they are with them
Yeah.
in the tag title. So
You know what
I
it
don't know.
is? Somebody asked in one of my comment sections. Oh, no, I think it's my Discord. I think it was Untried Genius. He said, does every story have to be intricate? Does every story have to be this thing? And then I thought about that shit. I think that's Triple H's problem. He wants every story to have to be this happened because of this. I'm gonna tease this because of this. The
hmm
reason why this didn't happen is because sometimes it's just as simple as, hey, we want to be tag team champions. I'm calling you out. And I'm not because I don't like you. I just want to be tag team champions. Sometimes it's literally that simple,
Exactly.
and
hmm
we could just get the belts. Like
I agree. I agree. Like
Exactly. They always
this
friendship.
motherfucker booking an anime and shit.
Yeah,
mhm.
it's like exactly. It's like we don't need Godfather 1, 2, 3. Okay,
Right.
like
Like you're trying to give us like 9 sequels in a span of like 6 months. Like, come on, man.
exactly. Like just the Street Profits is mad. They
hmm
feel like they get disrespected. I think that Motors Machine Guns could have taken a loss yesterday. I'm sorry. You're
Yeah.
still new to the roster. I mean, my thing was with Triple H was what everybody got to work their way up. Everybody got to get their stripes in. Okay, well, what stripes the Motor MG done got in? Because I'm waiting to see it. 3 episodes in and they already champions.
Right.
Like I
We'll
got an
have to wait
issue
and
with
see.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, their situation is kind of different though, because at the end of the day, that's a legendary tag team. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's kind of like I genuinely thought him doing that was, hey, listen, I am trying to fix the tag team division. I'm gonna put it on a credible tag team, right? And then we're gonna go from there. But you should have honestly sent the motherfuckers to Raw if we being completely honest, because the Bloodline was doing. I had no problem with the Bloodline as a tag team championship tag team on SmackDown because they was defending them. At least they was defending them. And
hmm
regardless, if they were the tag team champions, they would still beat the Street Profits just like Motor City Machine Guns did. So what's the difference? People
You
are gonna
know.
lose to whoever that team is anyway.
But Montez was in a match, y'all, with Roman Reigns. He ain't no
Mm-hmm.
scrub. And
Yeah.
my thing is, when they went to NXT, I think they went to NXT last month to take on Axiom and Frazier. And it's like,
I gotta take
okay,
one.
yeah, it's like, okay, so okay, here's the story right here.
Yeah.
Let's focus on the Street Profits getting get back in with the bloodline. Because they the
Yeah.
ones that's messing up their trajectory every 2 minutes. But
That's
we couldn't
true.
even get that, and it's like, I don't have a problem with them turning heel, but it's like, Legado del Mafaz Las Garza, they're heels. And
hmm
what has the heel game gotten them? They still can't get near the tag team titles.
That's true. We're gonna have to wait and see. Man, this is just a whole bunch of shit going on, man.
Hold on, OG about to join. He got his times messed up because he on the West Coast. He's like, oh
Oh,
shit.
okay.
I'm like, nah, bro. We on Eastern time.
Shoot.
But
Let me see when he comes in.
let's do it. Wait. Oh wait, damn. Should we? I mean, he gonna come, but let's do it, y'all. Let's talk about some. Let's talk about the women's division, man.
hmm
Listen. Smack. I think SmackDown is really in trouble.
Mm.
Who is gonna if Tiffany don't hurry up and take the belt off of Nia Jax? Who's next?
hmm
Who's Nia Jax? She beat Mia Yim. She beat Naomi. She beat Bailey. Who's next?
That's true.
Candice LeRae a heel now. So I don't know who else. Charlotte Flair. Never mind. I just answered my
Yep,
own
it's
question.
gonna be Charlotte. I don't even know why you asking that. I don't even know why you trying to play like that, Black Couch. You know they gonna streamline Charlotte to
It
that belt.
sucks to say it, but yeah, that's most likely what's gonna happen.
See, to me, I'm worried about Raw's women's division because Raw's women's division is hurting.
hmm
Like Lyra can't get nothing. Kaden and Katana Chance can't get anything from the audience. Pure Fusion Collective is a mess right now.
Right.
Damage Control, they trying to get it back together, but it's like something on Raw is just not clicking with their women's division. And I'm just ready for some fresh faces. I wouldn't mind. To me, if they are going to go back to the third hour, to me, instead of doing the main event prior to the show, they
Mm,
really need to have a 15-minute spotlight of the NXT talent. Like, give that slot to like a JC Jane or a Gigi Dolan or a Sol Ruka or Kalani, because Raw just needs all the help right now. Like, nobody's invested in the women on Raw.
mm.
I mean, Io Sky is hitting his second win, so, but I
Io's
don't
coming
think they
up
got
though,
the
but
heart.
who's she gonna take on?
That's true. She can't keep wrestling Rhea.
Yeah.
Nah, you got to get Zoe Stark out of that damn group, yo. When I
Facts.
saw when I saw them whoop Pure Fusion ass, I almost a tear almost shed. I'm like, yo, they doing Zoe Stark dirty, bro. Like this is absolutely ridiculous. They came up with a thing that was supposed to been happen. It was supposed to be Ronda Rousey, Sonya Deville, and Shayna Baszler. Now you're recycling that idea and you insert Zoe Stark. Does Zoe Stark do MMA? I don't think so. I don't think so. Zoe Stark has character. They're just not letting her express. Matter of fact, let Zoe Stark leave that stable, let Io Sky become champion, and let them get in the program like they
Or
was
to
in NXT.
me,
So
I mean, if you want to get Pure Fusion over, make it like Zoe been the problem all along. Bring up Lola
mhm.
Vice for a little bit. Let her get some of that main roster spotlight because she can go. And you already got
Lola,
Sonya. Yeah, you already got Sonya who can talk for her, and Shayna right there. Let them just be like, look, you bringing us down. So that could be,
mm.
now Zoe just is a train to go kill her now. Like, she got to go now. So, and Io Sky, you the fave and you the flavor of the week, but I'm about sick of you, and now I'm about to show show everybody in the WWE universe how I'm about business.
That's what's up. Yeah, what's good, OG? Welcome to the building, man.
What's going on, bro? Yeah, I thought it was. I thought you said 3:30 of the wrong time.
Oh, shit, my bad, man. I keep
It's
forgetting you're in the West.
It's all good though. Good. Here, I'll just let y'all talk and chime in so I can catch the vibe.
All right. So
yeah,
we
word.
talking about the women's division and shit like that mainly, but I agree. I think Lil Vice can be beneficial to that faction since she actually has MMA background like them. But the thing is, she's not really similar to them. But if you take away the fact that she has MMA, like she's the
I,
pretty cute straight girl that likes that appeals
I'm
to
about to
guys.
say I know where you're going with this, man.
Yeah, and
Listen,
then these
man,
chicks are
we got
like,
to be
we're
inclusive.
lesbians, like, we're just, like, yeah, like, like, yeah, cool, and there's nothing wrong with that, of course, but it's like that doesn't appeal to men unless they're the freaky ones to be like, damn, I want a lesbian and stuff. But even then, they're not gonna have Sonya Deville wear all glitter and shake her ass. They're not gonna do that.
Right. Or you make them mega hit. What they should have did, what they should have made
Hmm.
Pure Fusion mega heels. Because that could actually get over where hey, we hate men. Men are disgusting. Well, I mean,
But here's my
it's not.
thing. I don't
It's
think that's gonna
controversial, but
go
it could
over.
work.
I don't think it's gonna work just because of the whole thing with the whole red pill and then the feminist shit. Like, if they're gonna do that, it has to be a certain way. They can't just do like, you men are
But
perverts, you men are
no, but
this.
that's why it will work though. Then you have your backstage, like how Carmelo ran into Jade Cargill, Bianca. You have Giovanni Vinci running to them backstage or some shit. Be like, what are y'all doing? Y'all don't got no Gucci, no Versace dresses. I could take y'all shopping. But speaking of which, where's that ball head? I haven't seen Giovanni Vinci in a long time.
He
He must
lost to Apollo Cruz and legit we haven't seen him since. Like, what the fuck?
They should have sent that. First of all, that gimmick is an NXT gimmick. Number one, they should have sent his
Hmm.
ass back to NXT with that gimmick. So I knew they wasn't gonna do shit with him, man. All them
Hmm.
vignettes for no reason, and then they tried it one time and said the shit didn't work. Well, why did y'all make him lose like Santino Morella? Then the fuck.
Right.
Hey,
Fucking.
real quick. I don't know if y'all touched on it, but dude, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not a Naomi fan at all, and I even met her in person. I think her style is kind of goofy and the glow shit. I've never been into it, but that fight with Nia Jax was fucking fire.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That she won me over with that.
Of
That
course.
should that should have lit a fire. Well, nothing's gonna come from it, of course, but like that should have showed them like you know what. I'll just pull it to the side like, yo, let's get rid of this bullshit. The glow gimmick was cool when she put it on the championship and all, and it had the sneakers from for Jersey Gardens and shit. People don't do
Mm-hmm.
that no more, bro.
Yeah.
People don't wear that light up shit. Have a regular gimmick.
Man,
You
that
know what I'm
shit should
saying?
have been over to me. The top rope shit. That I popped. I marked out for that when she did
Yeah.
the pop thing. I
Yeah.
thought she was for the slammer, and then it did. I don't even know what to call it because I never seen it before. But when that happened, if even though I'm with Naya's title reign, if that if what's the name when Naomi would have got it, I would have been satisfied.
Yeah.
She would have got cashed in on for sure though.
Yeah,
They
that's
would have had
true.
that cash
That's the
in.
thing. If
That's
she
what I thought was
wins,
gonna happen.
Tiffany's definitely cashing in.
Yeah.
I
Nah,
definitely see
they
that.
gonna send her after the US belt. Watch.
I think so too.
Watch. Yeah, it's over for that, bro. It's over for that.
I don't understand why Naomi came back so much
Bring
as an
back Bad
undercard.
Naomi. Bro, team. I used to love Team Bad. I don't give a fuck what nobody say,
I
bro.
think she is
Team
gonna
Bad.
get the U.S., bro, because I think they be looking at the comments, and then if you look at her segments,
Mm-hmm.
there's like
Mm-hmm.
nobody not saying it. Hey,
Mm.
Unless they do Chelsea Green,
Yeah.
but they not. They not. I
I hope
figured it out.
not. Like, listen, Chelsea
Her and
Green's
Piper
good,
are gonna
but
be in a triple threat together, and then the third person
yeah,
gonna win. Watch. I promise you, that's
exactly.
probably
I don't see that happening. It's got to be
lazy
Naomi.
ass, lazy ass booking.
I
You
think
you
it's
about to say something
Naomi.
humble?
Hello, humble.
I think that shit is reconfiguring.
Uh,
But yeah, that's some lazy ass booking, bro. Because I don't know if it was a segment or if it was a video. I saw them two talking about who should be champion, and but they basically on some I should be champion. Oh no, I should be champion. So I
mm,
kind of already see where this is going, which sucks because Chelsea Green is actually a really good wrestler. Why
mm,
not just put the belt on her and split her from Piper? Let Piper go do something else. Let's get
yeah,
another Piper versus Nia Jax. They had a pretty good match.
yeah,
I want to see that again. That'd be cool. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Make Piper a baby face, keep Chelsea Green what she is, and let her win the US title. And then
yeah.
with the US title, we need some creative shit. Like how Dave Bryan had the recycle shit. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea Green could do something, put some bedazzles on it. That would be hard.
But
Put
then
some
here's the
bedazzle
thing,
shit
though.
on it.
If they do that, then isn't what they're gonna do with Tiffany? Because that's Tiffany's whole thing right now.
Nah, but Tiffany's just gonna put the pink strap on it. She's not gonna like have like bedazzles and sparkles and shit like
I
that. You
think
know what
she
I'm saying?
might. I think she might actually have it like glitter lights and all that shit.
Yeah.
I
Ooh, I
do.
don't know. I like that.
Like, I think that's the route that we'll go for. What you think, OG and Humble? Hello?
I'm gonna say yeah, she gonna come back.
Yeah.
Say humble. I'm gonna say
my bad, I
OG?
lost the screen. What'd you say?
But what's your thoughts on that? Like, because if they give it to the title to Chelsea Green, she might like try to bedazzle it and all that.
I
But
want her to get
that's
it,
like
but I want her to get it. She was already my pick, but after last night,
right.
Naomi need to be the first.
My
And
thing
then,
is,
and even if she drops it, she need to be the first. And then, so basically, at one time, the three of them need to have belts. However long it
mm,
lasts, they got the tag. She
mhm.
got the first US. Let them
mm,
rock out with that. But and then if it doesn't last, cool. But she need to be the first. Let Chelsea get her reign later on. But
yeah,
she won me over last night for sure for
all
that
right, bet.
match.
I hope we don't get a fucking Bailey versus Naomi in the finals for the belt because
I feel like that's the route they're going.
I'm really not interested in seeing that match again, to be honest, unless Naomi win and turn heel, or Bailey win and Naomi turn heel. That's the only way. And I don't need another Bailey heel turn. I don't need no extraness, bro. Whoever gonna win, just let them win. Really, it shouldn't be a
Yeah.
tournament at all. It should have been a 6 women multi-person match, but that's neither. You couldn't do a ladder match because they did that with North American women's, but you could have did elimination at Survivor Series, bro. Like they not like it's like people who make video games. They have no more creativity. Let's have a tournament, nigga. It's been 7 tournaments for belts for the past couple months, bro.
Well,
Literally,
hold on. I
bro.
got two questions. For one, I'm a little hyped. I don't want to get myself excited though. And we've
Mm,
been down this road many times again,
I'm gonna
but
say don't.
again, we have the perfect opportunity for Shinsuke to this, we keep fucking it up, but this is he came back looking even colder. So even though they can I don't know. It's like I want it so bad, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. But it should. Like he got a whole different vibe.
Mhm.
Get the U.S. and then go to the
Mm.
like if he don't even get the bro, I'm telling you, if he doesn't even get the U.S. title out of a whole repackage, I'll never fucking watch this shit again.
Mm.
Because it's almost just like there ain't no point of it. So yeah,
I,
man.
I think I know what's going to happen, but
What?
I think it's a one off because he's still been signed to them, but he's just been in Japan chilling. Like old girl that was in NXT that was from Japan. I forgot her fucking name. Mako. Like they're signed. They're still signed, but they could just
Mhm.
like they have wrestling schools and shit in Japan, and WWE let them rock. They probably called them like, "Yo, we need you. We don't got nobody for LA Knight. Can you come with a new character?" Yeah, okay, then he gonna come, but LA Knight gonna beat him. Watch, I promise you, he gonna beat him.
Most
Watch,
likely, yeah.
he gonna
I
beat him.
don't think LA
It's a
Knight
one
needs
off.
US at this point. I think it's good that he got it because he went so long without getting any single one.
Hmm.
But I don't think it decreases his value if he drops that title. You think
Nah,
that
for sure. Mm-mm, I don't. He don't need to be LA Knight. Now that he finally got it, that was like fan service. Really, he don't need it no more. Because at the end of the day, it's like Jay Uso. Jay Uso don't need the IC belt now. He people don't like this, but when he came out at Crown Jewel, when he came out, he had a louder pop than Roman Reigns.
yeah.
Hit
Hey,
way louder.
did you see that the short I just made about Bronson Reed? Nigga, that shit cold, bro. The him joining the bloodline, I didn't expect that. It looked good, bro. It looks good.
He looked like
They
a
need to make
motherfucker.
it permanent. They don't need to just do this for war games. They need to be for reals. They look so you gotta put some respect on Solo's name at this point, bro. He created something that's nigga. Let's keep it 100. I need to make this video too. Maybe I'll make it later. I know people ain't gonna like this, bro, but let's be straight up.
Oh,
Let's go head to head, bro. The new Bloodline is fucking up the original blood. Come on, bro. Like think about it, bro. So we got Solo. So think about so we always think about Solo as the character he is now, but Solo is actually a hitman type nigga, boss level type, which what I'm trying to say, muscle type character. Then
mm-hmm.
Tamatanga, like remember he came in dragging Kevin Owens. He's not. He's like a savage type nigga. Then you got his older, bigger brother who a big man. Then you got 5'2". Didn't you throw Bronson Reed in there? So guess what? Like the original ones, the who can take out Roman is subjective. You can put multiple combinations through that, but the the time that the Tongas can take out the Usos, bro, or Bronson Reed and 5'2" can take out the Usos, bro. Straight up. They can those two can take out the Usos, and we still got so the Usos is gone. So we still got Solo in the Tongas to fucking take out Sami Zayn. The new bloodline, bro, is actually fucking up the older one, bro. I know people ain't gonna want to say it because everybody loves the original shit, but if you want to stack head to head, bro, on some one-on-one shit elimination, bro, the original bloodline can't fuck with this new bloodline, bro. They got too many monsters, bro.
Jacob Fatu could take out Sami Zayn alone. To me, that's my opinion.
Yeah.
I think the Tongas and the Usos is a toss up. I ain't gonna lie because now Jay is so like Jim. Them taking out Jimmy would make sense story wise because you can still say he's still a little rusty. You know, he been gone for a
Mhm.
long time, but Jay might got it because you gotta look at who Jay has been facing. Because Jay and Roman, people don't want to say this. Jay and Roman is like this because Jay almost beat Roman clean. Every time Jay lost, somebody interfered. So it's kind of like shit. Should we really be saying that? You know what I'm saying? Roman is really that nigga. I mean, I don't know,
Mhm.
man. That's a tough one for me.
That's true.
Jay
But
is up
listen,
there.
y'all. I think I might have to end the stream because my shit's about to die and it's going to take a
Gotcha.
charge. So I don't want it to die and then end anything. So before I end it, do y'all want any final thoughts on the product and all that?
Wait, do you got your phone on you?
I do. It's charging though. So
I'm about to say I might shit. I might start up a stream. We keep the party going. Just hop on.
hey, if you want, you can start one off, but I might join a little late.
Say less. Hey,
Yeah.
you down?
Yeah, yeah, start up.
All right,
All
bet.
right,
Hey,
bet.
yo,
So
I'm about to
I'll
start up a
join y'all
stream with my
later once
channel.
my shit gets charged.
All right.
All right, bet. Thank y'all so much for being in the stream, y'all. Y'all go check out Couches. He's gonna start a stream. My shit's about to die, and I'll be there later. So yeah, I'll see you there, OG,
All
and I'll
right.
see you there, Couch Man. Peace.
Peace.
I'm about to start it right